And we're back here courtside in Newark. Ira Thor joined alongside head coach Danny Goncalves. You know, I hate to talk to you after losses, but quite frankly, you guys showed a lot tonight against a team that could very easily win a national championship this year. You guys were very much alive. First set lost 25-20. You were down, wow, 24-20. Fought back. Most of the gonna not have an opportunity to fight back, and you did. Carson Williams served well, tied it at 24, made it 25-25, made it 26-26. Couldn't hold on there, but I mean, as an emotional fan of this sport, you must love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the fight at the stretch is great. I think they're very good, and I think we're doing some nice things. For us, I think the biggest thing is being able to convert some of the digs we're actually starting to get. I think our defense has improved a ton. And passing, man, they serve super well, but we have to be able to handle those balls, get them up off the ground, and try to give away those easy points.
I wanted to talk about that. For the first two sets, they were able to muster 10 aces, and you guys were able to hang around. Why? What was it that allowed you guys to survive there?
I think because we got some balls back on defense. I mean, the defense thing has been good for us. I think we're picking balls up. I think we could terminate a little bit better in those situations, but I mean, it's keeping us in matches. If we can hold down and try to prevent some of these easy points, I think we put ourselves in a pretty good spot to win a bunch of matches.
I want to go back to that second set because as somebody who loves this sport, to see a team down in that spot and be able to rally, you know, certainly, and as I see you guys play all year, this really teaches me and teaches other fans a lot about a team. What does it say about your team that you're playing one of the best teams in the country, and you didn't quit there, and you very nearly got it done and had a couple opportunities to do so?
Yeah, I think the best part of it is great pressure served by Carson, 3 digs by Roque. I mean, we're earning our way back in. We're not getting given or freebies or taking opportunity. They're taking big swings. We're making big plays. I mean, that's the character in the 20s is the biggest character you can have. Now, I think if we could be a little better a little earlier and try not to put ourselves in that spot all the time, we'll have a little bit more success.
You were right there again in that third set. So many chances to tie. You obviously had a double replay there, challenge that went against you. You know, we could talk about that probably on the podcast afterwards. But, you know, obviously we like having the challenge system. It's a chance to get things right.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's got to be frustrating in that spot when you think you see something one way and don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to have to throw some gamemanship in there and try to extend some of the timeout a little bit, but that we're getting in that chance. But, I mean, it's invaluable. I mean, I want the game to be right, you know, and if people miss stuff and if we can have it, then all good.
Absolutely.
All good.
Adjustments that you guys made in the match. Can you talk about, after that first set, adjustments that you did make to try to at least take some of the pressure off of the serve and how this might help going into a rematch tomorrow?
Well, they were beating us a lot in our seams inside, not to the sideline. So I just had to squeeze in a little bit, take up a little bit more space in the middle of the court. Sounds groundbreaking, right? But, you know, we just take up the space. They're serving in a little bit more and not being spread so much and giving us so much court to play with. I think it helped. We're getting more balls up, forcing them to do harder things. Serving balls at sidelines is a harder thing to do than serving to the middle of the court. So we want them to try to do that. And defensively, we shifted some people around a little bit, got a little bit different matchups in the third set, spun the wheel a little bit, and I think it was pretty good. It gave us some good chances, good second chances at balls, good better matchups against us. We got some nice block touches and some rows that we did a little bit better than we did in the first 2 sets too.
Now, you play them again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen too often where you see, it's like baseball maybe, but not too often you see a team 2 days in a row. Obviously with the EIVA scheduling this year, kind of works out that way. Obviously without giving away the game plan for America, what did you see that areas that you think you're going to be able to tweak a little bit tomorrow to continue to be able to fight against a talented squad like this?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of it's going to be the age-old answer of serve and pass. I think in the first set, our serving didn't help us. I think our serving improved. I think we have some guys we want to target a little bit more in different situations, and if we could be a little bit more accurate in that, we might give ourselves even some more chances for extra points. But we're going to serve and pass tomorrow, and probably just going to pass a lot of it and try to make sure that we're ready to not give up too many easy points. How many times did we get ace today? too many.
Got ace.
Other than
Let's
too
see,
many.
taking a look at the phone numbers, 11 times.
Yeah.
Most of those,
Wow.
quite frankly,
Wow.
came in
The
those
first
first
two
two sets.
Yeah.
So held them off mostly in that third set. Last question for you tonight, and then I'll let you watch the video and,
Sure.
and with the sound off because you don't want to hear me a second time. Your fans tonight were great.
Yeah.
Obviously, you expect to have a crowd for when a marquee opponent comes in like Penn State. But your message to the NJIT faithful for coming out tonight, and you saw Antonio Feliciano a few times, trying to get them emotionally involved as well. But your message to the faithful.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much, and I think this is a wonderful sport. Obviously, I'm part of it, but I think it's engaging. Kids come for the first time; they keep coming back. I mean, thank you so much. We appreciate it. It's the energy you guys bring. It pushes us in those 20-point situations where we're deep in the 20s and need to come back. Like having some energy behind us is always appreciated.
It is nice to have energy in this building. It's nicer when we can get a W out of it. However, tonight, NJIT showed those in the volleyball community something. After 2 tough matches last week in Long Beach, California, 4th straight match against a national ranked team.
A top
you guys
5 team.
were right there. Yeah, top 5 team. You guys were right there.
Yeah.
Danny Goncalves, head coach of the NJIT Highlanders. His team will try to do this again tomorrow.